To do it here. It's 10:30, and Coach Thompson, you want to come in real quick?
Can we just borrow you real quick? We just wanted you to give us the heads up on who's the new coaches. No, I'm just kidding.
When's the announcement coming up for the new Pioneer coach, Coach Thompson here from Sharyland?
That will be Wednesday evening.
Wednesday evening? Okay.
Yeah, that's what we're hoping for. Yeah.
How's that whole process been so far? I mean, are you happy with the candidates that have come in and applied so far?
Yeah, we had good candidates. We had a total of 38, and they were, several very good ones, and we've gone through the process. And the last time when we finished all the interviews, we had to delay it simply because we finished late on a Monday night, and several of the administrators that were on the committee had meetings the next day.
Sure.
And the superintendent just felt like, hey, we're not going to rush this.
Right,
and
absolutely.
So we were unable to bring it to the board on Tuesday night because we couldn't, we just simply didn't have time to do it. And so we had to delay it, and then we had a few on the committee that were going to be out of town for conventions in Austin, so we had to delay it. And
so don't rush
hopefully we're going to get it done by Wednesday.
Absolutely.
It's too important of a decision to rush through it.
Yes, sir.
I never got my phone call.
You did?
I thought I was one of the finalists.
Well,
but, I haven't got my second interview or my first one I haven't got either. So.
Jake, you were close, but it just didn't happen.
Yeah. Hey, how difficult was that though? Because I know there were some guys in there that there was Coach Caceres, who was released from Edinburgh, was in the list. There was you had guys from up north. There were rumors that Ty Detmer was supposed to be in the mix, but but we also heard that before. So.
Right. No, it was tough. We had a bunch of really good candidates, especially 4 or 5 that had a lot of experience and had been in the fire before.
Mm-hmm.
And then, but it just takes a process of finding out so much information to determine where you want to go, who you want to go with, and are they right for Pioneer High School?
Yeah.
It's a brand new school.
Do you expect Pioneer to be competitive right away?
Yeah, I do. I feel like they have the potential possibly to be competitive in some sports. Some sports may have a little bit more difficulty, but I believe that we'll be competitive coming out of the chute. Football, obviously we're not going to have a whole lot of seniors. And of course, a lot of times your good teams really depend on your seniors. I don't anticipate there being a great number of seniors, but then again, that means sophomores and juniors have to step up to the plate. And so, in other sports, I think there's certainly possibilities of being strong, and some sports may take a little harder hit, but hey, that's anytime you open a new high school.
Absolutely.
And
Absolutely.
we want to move forward, and we want to get competitive and really quick.
I did have a question, and it's financial, but
Sure.
You're going to be traveling a whole lot more than you did, in your previous district. How does this mess up with, as far as your budget? How does this screw it all up?
Well, obviously, transportation is going to increase. For one thing, by doubling the amount of schools.
Yeah.
And then, of course, going to Roma, Rio Grande City, whereas right now we've been going to La Jolla and Edinburgh.
Yeah.
Donna was our furthest.
Yeah.
Transportation is going to certainly, as far as district play goes, it's going to have to double, pretty much. And then at the same time, you're adding 2 schools, so you're adding another school. So that would be the main thing. Meals maybe a little bit, but other than that, I don't see a whole lot of difference. I'm going to enjoy it because the first round of the playoffs, if either one of our teams the first round of the playoffs, we're going to be playing in the Valley.
Yeah.
Instead of having to go neutral or Laredo or hopefully win and flip.
Yeah.
Which we weren't very successful on very much.
We talked about this earlier. What's the stadium going to be called? Is it still going to be called Rattler Stadium?
No, that will change.
956sports.com stadium?
We'll
have to buy a sponsorship.
It depends on how much money you put in the pot. I don't know. That will be determined before next year, though.
Sure. Yeah. Absolutely. All right.
Yeah, definitely.
So you're not going to tell us who the new head coach is then?
No, because I really don't know, because the superintendent is the one that recommends and the board hires.
Sure.
So
they haven't narrowed to 3, or is it?
Yeah, we narrowed it down to 3 pretty much. Yeah.
All right.
So we should know.
We'll be there Wednesday night.
should know something Wednesday.
Okay.
Sounds good. Thank you very much, Coach.
Thanks, Coach.
Thanks,
Appreciate
guys.
it.
Thank
Thank
you
you
for
very much.
everything y'all do for
Yes,
our
sir.
kids.
Thank you.
Thank you, Coach Richard Thompson, athletic director at Sharyland High School, the new Pioneer School District coming in there. Edinburgh Villa, Sharyland veterans, Mission veterans, Valley View, Rio Grande City, Roma, and Sharyland Pioneer. So it's going to be a tough school district there.